So today we got the third dev blog for the next update, and it's about a new British light tank, the Light Tank Mark 8, otherwise known as the Harry Hopkins, and this is going to be coming to the British tech tree at rank 2. Now this is a tank I kind of forget about a little bit because it was meant to be a replacement for the Mark 7 Tetrarch, but by the time it actually got into production in 1942-1943, it was considered obsolete and it never actually saw any combat. It was just given to the RAF to help defend airfields, which naturally were never really attacked in mainland Britain, and by the time they were basing out of Europe, there just wasn't really much of a threat they would have to respond to, at least, far behind the lines near airfields. But being a successor of the Tetrarch, it is in theory a much better tank. So the armour is now greatly improved at 38mm compared to 16mm for the Tetrarch, and it is slightly sloped at the front. In fact, it kind of reminds me of the M2 medium tank in its looks. But the side armour is going to be much thinner, and while 38mm is a welcome improvement, because the tank's going to be at rank 2 and that's a higher battle rating, it's going to be coming up against larger caliber weapons that 38mm will probably not be able to deal with. But against smaller caliber weapons, this will be a much better protected vehicle. Unfortunately, due to the addition of the extra armour, it does slow the vehicle down, so it's now got a top speed of 30 miles per hour or 48 kilometers an hour, compared to the Tetrarch at 42 miles per hour or 67.5 kilometers an hour, and it's got a terribly slow reverse speed at only 2.5 miles an hour. So yeah, still decently fast, but not as fast as the Tetrarch, and if you do have to reverse this thing, you are going to be kind of screwed. And other than that, the rest of the tank is very similar to the Tetrarch, so it's still got a 2-pounder 40mm gun, coaxial machine gun, and 10 smoke grenades, as well as a 3-man crew. Now, I was hoping, being a later war vehicle, that maybe this would be fitted with the Little John adapter, which was basically something that could be put over the 2-pounder guns to allow them to fire squeeze-bore ammunition, which had a much greater penetration than the regular 2-pounder ammunition, but it seems like it's just been added in the same way as the Tetrarch and other 2-pounder armed vehicles. And I do have to wonder where this is going to go in the tech tree, because, of course, the Tetrarch is in the middle line, along with the Daimler Mark II armoured car, but generally most vehicles in that line are for tank destroyers, so I don't know if the Harry Hopkins is going to come between the Daimler Mark II and the Archer, or if they're going to put it on the left line between the A13 and the Crusaders. We'll just have to see how it's implemented when it's added into War Thunder. But yeah, it's nice to see that more World War II tanks are being added to War Thunder as well. Of course, the last dev block was also a World War II vehicle, so hopefully we'll start seeing some more earlier tier vehicles in the next few updates. So anyway, that's just a quick video looking at the Mark 8 light tank. Hopefully you've enjoyed this dev blog and will join me for the next one. I've been Tyranno, and I'll see you next time.